a tea, which is a tea syrup or tea caramel. And today's choice is gonna be lavande. Lavande is this comes from Provence, the south of France, and I have approximately half a kilo. And we're gonna boil 2 liters of water. And we're gonna bring it to a roaring boil. In this pot, I'm sanitizing recycled jars. I buy, for instance, sun-dried tomatoes or other things in jars. And of course, I always try my very best to be good to the friendly to the environment. So if something is in good condition, there is no reason to throw it out. I always try to have a second use for it. Of course, the lids, I always save them. You can put them in the boiling water in order for them to sanitize properly. And I always like to use very large tongs because with boiling water it's absolutely no fun to burn yourself. Okay, we're ready to continue with the recipe of the tea syrup. So if you look here in the pot, I have the 2 liters of water already boiling, and the moment it begins to boil, we're going to add up the lavande. The lavande flowers, they're freshly harvested from this summer, so they're ready to go into the mixture, and we're going to make a concentrate. Let's call it tea or infusion of lavande, but this is going to have to be done when the water starts boiling. We're going to allow it to boil for about 30 minutes in order to get a very strong concentrate of the tea. In the next pot, I have the recycle jars, and of course, very important always to have something to collect them with. And at this point they begin to boil. So this is what we want to do in order to sanitize them. You can see in here in the pot how the infusion is starting to take, and the whole house is going to smell absolutely wonderful with the scent of lavande. You see how the flowers begin to turn green, and the flavor and the coloring goes into the mixture in the base. Okay, at this point, if you take a look, the lavande has already cooked for approximately 30 minutes and has released the color. If you see, the flowers become greenish, but then the infusion, the liquid, becomes blue. The jars are already boiled, perfectly sanitized. When you get to this point, we're going to transfer through a sieve in order to retrieve all the flowers. And then of course the flowers we put away, we don't need them any longer. And you can take a look at the infusion. It's a bluish color, and it smells absolutely extraordinary. So at this point we're going to put the sugar. I'm gonna put 2 kilos. And we're going to boil it for approximately 15 minutes more, just to make sure the sugar is dissolved into the infusion from lavande. to fill up the jars, this is boiling hot, so I suggest get a bowl, any bowl, and put the sanitized jar inside the bowl in order for you to avoid burning yourself. And with the label, we're just going to fill up the jar, and this should be brought up to the level where you can begin to see where the jar is supposed to be supported. At this point you can take it out, make it very tight, wash it, and place it upside down until it's cool. Okay, at this point we have the sirop ready. We have the jars already filled up. Right now we have them upside down to cool down. And I would like to show you, if you want to make them for gifts or for yourself, does not matter. I have some leftover fabric from a wall covering, and with a saucer I just basically cut the round and make little rounds like this in order to decorate the tops. And take a jar, you place it with an elastic, you fold it in place, and I have some ribbon. We're just gonna get some piece for the top, and that's, yeah, this should be enough. Tie the top very well. You make a second knot. Then we're gonna cut the corners. You fold them side to side and then just cut in an angle and makes a little butterfly. The opposite side in, make a little butterfly. And there you have it. That will make an absolutely beautiful gift. And okay, and there you have it. This is a Sirop de Lavande. It's a very deep concentration, has many benefits for the health. It's very calming. It's a sedative. You can drink it yourself, of course. With one jar like this, you can make 60 cups of tea. You just put the boiling water in a cup of tea and 1 spoon of sirop, and you will have a delicious tea at any time you wish. Another trick, very old-fashioned trick, if you want to go out in the evening with your husband and you want the children to be quiet and go to sleep early and not make any problems, you give them a cup of tea with the lavande, add milk to the cup of tea, and with a little cake or something sweet, and the children are going to go to bed early. They're not going to make any problems. You're going to be able to enjoy your evening in the town without anything to worry about. If you have a dog, give it to the dog also. The dog will be very quiet.